Good morning, Hootie Tootie Disco Cutie. I thought today we would do a day in the life video. We just show you what we get up to these days in our new life. So the first thing we're gonna do is make the most disgusting drink. Hannah and I are on this 14-day detox thing where we basically we have a shake for breakfast. Well, we have a tea firstly in the morning. Explain what that tea is now, and then a shake.
Who's this shake?
Then we have
a shake.
All right, chill. Then we have a shake in the morning, and which is basically a smoothie, and then which isn't like a nice smoothie. It's packed full of like spinach and stuff. And I stupidly bought the protein powder, which is chocolate flavored. So we're putting like chocolate flavored protein powder in with cucumbers and courgettes and spinach, and it's pretty rank. The worst part of it though, the worst part of it for me by a long shot is this that we have to take. This stuff here is called glutathione or something, this stuff. I cannot even begin to tell you how disgusting this tastes. Yeah, so we get one meal a day anyway. One meal we're allowed to eat at in the evening. So this is day 5 now, and this is the longest stretch in over 20 years that I've not had caffeine. It took 3 days for me to feel normal. I felt horrendous for 3 days. Headaches, nausea, I just felt sick. It was horrible. A really tough 3 days. Couldn't hold down a conversation. I was just absolutely, oh, mosquito. Ah, come back here, you scumbag. This one's a quick one. Ah, got him. Okay, so let me explain what's in this tea. It's not, you can't really call it tea. I don't know why they call it tea. It's hot water, salt, like Himalayan salt, vinegar, like apple cider vinegar, ginger, and lemon juice. Oh, and cinnamon. Yeah, and cinnamon. It is disgusting. It is so disgusting. And then you've got to take like different supplements, like omega oil, which tastes like fish, which is somehow vegan, magnesium, Liver Pro, this like multivitamin, and also a this stuff here, L-glutamine, some sort of amino acid thing. I'll leave it there for you, Cones. There's a spoon. I don't know why we're doing this. Oh, God. Yeah, the reason we're doing this whole detox thing is because my friend Alison is doing it, and she's just shredded so much weight. She looks so good. She looks like really glowy. Like she looks like she's just like, I don't know, it's just her whole face is like lightened up. Her eyes look brighter. She just looks really good. And I was like, God, you look amazing. And she's like, you should do it. And I was like, don't know. And then I was like, I mentioned it to Hannah. She's like, yeah, why don't we do it before the retreat? The first 3 days, yeah, I felt, God, I don't ever remember feeling that rough. The caffeine withdrawals are obviously the worst, and then the sugar withdrawals on top of that. But now I feel great. Now I feel really good. I'm hungry most of the day, which is annoying, but you know, you just gotta push through.
Hello everyone. I am about to start packing for my first ever Glow State Wellbeing Retreat. I cannot believe that it's actually finally come around. It's the first one, so a little bit nervous, but I feel really well prepped. So I'm wedging everything in for 4 nights. 5 days, 4 nights. We have Stef's mum coming over to take care of the kids while Stef is going to be my chauffeur and the photographer and videographer and like runner, so if anyone needs anything he can go out and grab it. And yeah, I'm just so excited. I feel like this is just such a nice like next step for me, like a next phase, and I feel really ready for it, and I just feel like my heart's really in it. I'm really hoping that everybody just feels really calm and centered and peaceful afterwards. She's got everything in. I'm actually wearing this on the first day, so I don't actually need to put that in. And yeah, there we go. My retreat case is all packed up. I just want to say a massive thank you to Level 8 once again for sponsoring us. I am using their Voyageur bag to pack for my retreat. It's crafted from German Maclaron polycarbonate. And I don't know what any of that means, but basically it makes it super light and really durable. The handle gives you a flat base for your packing, so you can fit so much more in. And then there's also a built-in compression system which keeps everything really neat and really secure. Inside there's a dry, wet pocket, which means I can separate my swimwear and laundry from the rest of my clothes. The 360 spinner wheels are completely silent. It also has a TSA approved lock for peace of mind. And the lightweight aluminium handle feels really solid and comfortable to pull. And honestly, it just looks really nice. It's got this micro diamond sort of finish on it, which makes it just feel really sleek and elegant, but without being too flashy. It's one of those pieces that you invest in once and then it just lasts. If you're traveling soon or you just want a thoughtful gift for someone who loves to explore, you can use our code MITCHELUX20 for 20% off. It's the perfect bag for people that want to travel well, not just travel light.
Alright guys, have a great day. Love you loads. Love you, Ruby. Bye. Bye, Gray. Love you.
See you later.
After we drop the kids off to school, Hannah and I like to come down to our local little beach and just get in the water just for a couple minutes. It just sets you up for the day. The sea is actually surprisingly warm. So we're in obviously like November now, and it's probably, I'd say about like 20 degrees, 21, 22 degrees. Sometimes we take the dogs in the morning, but the problem is with taking our dogs to the beach is they don't stop barking. Like they will just bark constantly. So we'll probably take them after school instead, because it gets really annoying when you're trying to have a nice serene like dip and they just will not stop barking at you. Every other dog is really chill. Ours are just really hectic.
They say when you make a massive life move that your new life will cost you your old one. And they're right. This move cost everything. But to reach the top of the mountain, you have to shed the weight of who we were. But standing here now, it feels like we finally made it. We arrived, and it was completely worth it.
Well, these pants have got to go. They've done well, haven't they? Jesus Christ. Yeah. How long ago was that? 15 years? 14 years? Right then. Smoothie time. So, in today's smoothie, we have protein, avocado, lemon, cucumber, parsley, and more ginger. I've had so much ginger the past bloody 5 days, it's ridiculous. 75 grams of avocado. And then ginger root, 10 grams. And then, oh yeah, frozen blueberries as well. Parsley in the smoothie is so wrong. And then half a lemon. This is the problem, I got one of the smaller NutriBullets and it's already like, the fill mark is like there and I need to put in way more stuff, so I should have got a bigger one. I can't fit all the stuff in it that I need to fit in it, which is really annoying. Blend this up. Here we go. Shit, I massively overfilled it. I think I almost burnt the motor out. Very confusing. Right, okay. Got a bit of a Big to-do list today. Got lots of stuff to catch up on, but before I do anything, I need to take my motorbike in to get fixed because it won't start. It takes me it does start after about 10 minutes of trying to start it. So I need to take it to a motorbike repair place to get them to fix the starter motor or something. I wish I knew about bikes. I wish I could take it apart and fix it myself, but I'm not that guy. So I'm going to take it to a motorbike shop and then hope and pray that it's not going to be expensive and they can just replace a little thing and then it starts. When you get on a motorbike and you sit on it and you start it, like you feel so smooth. But when you sit on a motorbike and it just doesn't start for ages and you're spending ages, it just it strips all the romance away. You feel so unsmooth, you feel so unsexy. You're just like, oh, click, 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 and you're just like, oh God. Yeah, so I need to get that sorted, so I'm going to go and get that sorted now. So yeah, let's go. I'll take you with me. We'll take the 360 camera and get some nice shots and maybe I can do a little narration over the top. So yeah, that sounds nice, doesn't it? Let's do it. Bye.
There are a few things we really miss about the UK. Pip and nut peanut butter, green and blacks chocolate, malt vinegar, the smell of winter, a cosy pub, our friends, bookshops, that's a big one. And it does make us really sad to see what's happening in the UK at the moment. And it also makes us feel really guilty that we ran away from it. That's something that we never expected to feel, this massive sense of guilt. But every day that we're out here, we appreciate it even more. We find more about this place that we love and more about ourselves that we love. This whole move to this new country, it wasn't just about discovering a new place, it was discovering a new part of ourselves that we didn't really know existed. It brought us all so much closer together because we all went through the same thing. And seeing how happy the kids are, seeing how happy Hannah is, it's just like, I don't know, I'm just so grateful to this universe for making this happen.
Look at this. Oh my God, how much is it? 30,000 euros. Ah, look at this. My God, imagine putting the kids and the dogs could go in the back there. Kids in the back there, it'd be so much fun. We could take it off-roading. Oh. I mean, when it rains, it'd be a bit of a pain in the arse. But yeah, I mean, this would be the way to travel around the Algarve, one of these, man, for sure. Seriously, it's just as well I'm not a freaking millionaire because I'd spend all the money on stuff like this. I'd be... there's too much nice stuff in the world for me. Anyway, my Uber should be here in a sec. I think this might be him here. Just got home and it's time for the second shake of the day. So the second shake consists of coconut milk, blueberries, loads of spinach and protein. So yeah, let's get the cooker looking. Here's your smoothie. Okay, right. Now I can finally sit down and start work. It is 12:40. That sounds late, but I will work normally till 8 o'clock at night on whatever it is I'm working on. So right now I've got a few things on my to-do list. So first, 3 things are to do with the school community that I have. I run this school community where I work with other sort of either entrepreneurs or budding entrepreneurs, and we work on building businesses, and I feedback sometimes on stuff they've built, or I give them ideas of things to build. So I've got about 3 people there who have asked me for some feedback on various stuff that they've done. So I need to do that first of all. And then I've got 2 websites I need to build, and I've got a video I need to make. So busy bumblebee. And my mum is coming over on Saturday.
To see your mum.
I know, I'm excited. We haven't seen her in this.
I feel like I'm going to cry when I see your mum.
It's been ages, isn't it?
I literally think I might cry when I see your mum.
Yeah,
so long.
Mum's coming over to help out because we've obviously got the retreat coming up.
I'm just kind of tying up a few last bits now, and I've got to go through a couple of classes that I'm teaching this week, but I'm really excited. I think it's going to be really fun.
Horse riding, pottery, yoga, hiking, loads of stuff. Anyway, yeah, so this is going to be our first one. So this is the first one that we're doing. And then I need to, once we have some content for that, I need to rebuild the whole website, all the kind of booking system. Everything needs to be built from scratch. So I'm going to redo that. Yeah, anyway, so I've got to get on with this list now. I'm going to do that for a few hours. Sadly, I've quit the gym across the road from us. I've had to because we've got so many things that we need and expenses and stuff like that I can do the workout at home. I mean, I love going to the gym. I love all the people there, and it's just like it gets me out of the house. I just really enjoy it. However, it's a lot more than we can spend right now when there's so much stuff that I need to do on the house still. We're still recovering from the move, basically. We're still recovering from it financially, so it's still sort of some way to go. But we're on the upward, thank God. But it was pretty rocky for a while, but we seem to be going well now. So we've got to keep that momentum going and cut back anything that isn't really, really, really important. Although that said, we did just pay £150 to do a detox. But then the £150 for the detox, it makes financial sense because we're actually eating far less, so we're saving the money. Because for 14 days, we only have one meal a day instead of like 4 or 5 or whatever. So we actually save money if you work it out. So yeah. Anyway, right, I've got to stop rambling and gibbering and jabbering and get on with my work. So yeah, let's get on with it.
But I'd probably skip the dormice.
Yeah.
Cool. Is that alright?
It's like funny as well.
Yeah.
Kids are home from school. Rufus is doing his homework. Grayson's playing a bit of Xbox. And I'm gonna make the dinner. Tonight for dinner, we have chicken in bacon with salad. You can see that. It looks pretty tasty. The one thing I really do enjoy about this detox thing that we're doing is that you just have such a deeper level of appreciation for food. You really look forward to even just cooking it becomes a ceremony. We can sometimes take food for granted because we've got access to so much of it. Preheat the oven. I am looking forward to going back to having my morning coffees. It's good that I know it takes 3 days to quit. Like now I know that it's great and everything, but I just enjoy coffee too much. I think if anything, I'll probably try and cut down a bit from 3 coffees to like 1 a day, and maybe drink more decaf. But it's it's good. It's good to reframe your relationship with certain things that have a hold on you. Where's that nice big fancy tray? Got a big fancy dish that Hannah bought. I'm gonna stick the chicken in that. That's the one thing I would say about Portugal. Their dates aren't up to scratch. They don't have good dates out here. They're not the good sort of ones that you get from M&S. You know, where they're kind of really, how would you describe them?
Caramelly.
Yeah, caramelly and like moist. They're a bit dry out here, the dates we've had. We've gone to the farmer's market to try and get them. We've looked around to try and find where you can get, decent, moist, big, juicy dates, and we cannot find good dates out here.
I have any pasta.
Right, I might stick a bit of paprika on that chicken as well.
How long's the chicken going to be?
25 minutes apparently, but it'll probably take longer. It says 25 minutes, but these things always underestimate, so I reckon it's going to take more like 40 minutes.
How are you getting on with your homework, Roo?
Chicken is all ready to go in the oven, and now I've got to prep the salad. We've been a bit busy recently, so we've not been on it with our Portuguese lessons. We're going to get back onto it soon. Yeah, the biggest problem with the Algarve is the fact that nobody speaks Portuguese down here. I reckon if we lived up north, we'd be fluent, but down here, everyone just speaks English. I mean, you do hear people speak Portuguese, it's not like nobody speaks it, but most of the time, people seem to speak English. But you just feel really guilty every time I go up to somebody and be like, "Fala inglês? Do you speak English?" I feel really bad. I wish I knew a bit more than what I do. I'm slowly picking it up, I think.
Eu tenho 2 fofinhos cães. What's that?
Something to do with 2 dogs.
Yeah.
Dois fino, 2 cute dogs. I have 2 cute dogs.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, you see, getting it slowly. You sort of slowly piece it together. The main reason why we want to learn Portuguese is just out of respect for the Portuguese people. I feel like if you come to somebody's country, you should do all you can to integrate and learn the language. Which is probably a problematic thing to say these days, but I said it. Are the kids going to want avocado or not?
No.
Don't you ever want to try new flavours and new tastes?
Tell Daddy what you're writing about the Romans right now. What did they used to eat, the rich ones?
Roasted meat.
Roasted meat. Sounds lovely.
Fish.
Oh, lovely. Fish. Fruit. Yeah, cheese. Lovely. Oh, that sounds great. I wish I was a Roman.
What about the stuffed dormice?
Stuffed dormice?
Yeah.
Romans ate stuffed dormice?
Yeah.
No. I bet they're really nice, actually, stuffed dormice. There's not much meat in them, though, is there? What do you mean, Dad? You drink milk. That's like from the udder of a cow for calves, and you drink it. You pour it in cereal, you freak. It comes out of a cow's teat, you know that? And you're slurping it up, saying it's gross to eat a mouse. Place the aubergine. I need to get aubergine. Kids aren't going to want aubergines, are they? Ugh. I've not been good with washing the vegetables, like you told us to.
I have. You know what I've realised though while we've been doing this is that I really love capers.
Oh, I love capers.
Capers in a salad.
Yeah,
So
capers are
nice.
amazing.
Never
I
would put
might
capers in a
throw some
salad.
capers on this actually. It's a good
Should.
shout. I was a bit stingy with them the last time. I might be a bit more
Yeah,
generous.
you were.
Well, this salad needs a dressing like anything, but we're not allowed to have one, are we?
Got apple cider vinegar.
You can have an apple cider vinegar dressing. That's fine, isn't it? What's that noise? Set chicken timer for 35 minutes. Right. So here it is. We've got chicken wrapped in bacon, avocado, and some salad. Yeah, looks good. Looks good. Might call it a day there for this very unusual day in the life of video. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks to Level 8. Remember, you can get a 20% discount if you use our code MitchellX20. Cheers to them for sponsoring us again, and we'll see you soon. I think we're uploading next week as well, so we'll see you next week if you want to come and watch some more shenanigans. Hope you enjoyed this week's vid. Looking forward to reading your comments. Say bye to everyone, Hannah.
Bye!
See you later, guys. See you next week.